Oh, am I excited for today's video. I have got big plans to put something in here. Quick disclaimer, my mouse broke, so I can't scroll in and out. So, yeah. Plans for today. I want to put a steam train. Yes, a steam train in this area here. I think we should just get building. Let's start with a base, sort of like this, and then a lower front section. So I think we're gonna have the boiler at about this level, and then we just need to fill out the underside like this. On the front, I'm going to extend the boiler out a little bit further, and I'm going to give it a little bit of a dome shape at the front. It gets quite dark at nighttime, so I'm just going to put in a couple of lights just so we can sort of, you know, see what we're doing a little bit better. So there are actually these sort of side supports on the side just to help the boiler stay up at the front. I think that's going to look really nice. I'm also on the front here. I put a little box, and this is where the front headlight is going to go. And I'm actually just going to use one of these. We can make this quite bright. I'm going to take the range down a lot, and then I'm going to make this a sort of orangey glow, as I think that will look really cool. I'm just going to put some decoration around the front of this boiler, and also some along the rear end as well. I don't want to put too much decoration on to start with, because I think we might run into the same issue that we had last episode, where we had too many items in one place. So I'm just going to start with a little bit of decoration. I'm going to do the main stuff, and then at the end we can come back and go mad on decorations. Alright, so now it's time for the wheels, and at the front here I'm just going to put two quite small like axles, and then I'm just going to make the outsides a little bit bigger. So I'm not going to do spokes for these ones just because I'm aware of part count, but for the larger ones back here, I am definitely going to put in some spokes. So these are looking really nice, and I'm just going to do a little bit more decoration on the front. Then we can put some cylinders for some buffers. I'm looking for a half circle for these buffers. I can't really find one at the moment. It looks like we may just have to use a large version of the cylinder instead of a sort of circular buffer. Something like that. Yeah, I think that's looking really good, actually. Okay, so before we go on, I want to start getting a little bit of color into this. So I'm not going to lie. The microphone stopped recording for the next section, which is really handy. So I'm going to cut to when it comes back in again. I have done a bit of stuff. I've built quite a lot of the engine. So just bear with. You'll pick it up. You guys are good. Alright, so I've had a bit of a color palette change. I've swapped out all of the orange for this more neutral gray. And I think that's really helped with the whole overall feel of this thing. So finally, it's time to get some funnels, some condensers onto this thing and really make it look like a steam train. That is, if I can get up to the top. Okay, great. So first we need this base. Then second, we can use this to make the funnel. I definitely want the base to be this silver color. And I'm toying with the idea of the funnel being the sort of metal plate, or the dark metal plates. And in fact, I think I've answered my question. I think I'm going to go with that. Some decoration on there. And now I'm actually going to use these 8th sphere pieces to make the funnel sort of bigger at the top. So I've done that. And actually, I really love the shape. Definitely. Let's go with that. I'm going to put on a tad more decoration. And now I think we can grab a smoke emitter and get some smoke coming out of here. I do just want that to be visible just so that I can make changes to this. Yeah, we've got to go pretty much black smoke here. I've also put them towards the edge of the funnel so it gives it a lot wider of smoke. And oh yes, look at that. I'm going to get the silver ring as a highlight around this front bit, but I'm actually going to color it in a different color. I'm going to take this black right here, just to give it a bit of separation. That is looking really nice. We're going to grab a cylinder and stick it out the front here. And then just go and grab 2 more like this. And then we've got the handles to open the front of this boiler. Now, I do want some gold on this train. And I think it's going to look a lot better here because there's a lot less of it. Yeah, just as an accent. That looks so much better. Alright, and before we go on to anything else, I want to go around the whole thing and add this gold color as accented bolts, because this I think will make the whole thing come a lot more alive. There we go. That is the condenser in. I'm pretty proud of that. It doesn't look as good as the funnel, but to be honest, you know, the funnel looks amazing. Now, I've had this really cool idea to put like a barrel on top here. So, you know, that's what I'm going to do. And that can run into the main cabin. What do we think of something like that? Looks a little piratey, doesn't it? Or we just go for a straight up black. Yeah, I'm preferring the straight up black. And you know what the top is missing? I think we're actually missing a couple of accents of the gold. So not obviously on the barrels, that was too much. But a couple more bolts would look nice, I think. So I went away and basically did the whole thing. But this is the finished product. It looks amazing. This took me about 4 hours. Yeah. Also, you may have noticed I have changed the layout of the roller coaster as well. I did this over a period of 2 days. Okay, I worked a lot. I didn't forget to record, but I didn't record, and I just sort of built. So I'm going to show you the POV of the new roller coaster. I haven't changed it too much, but a couple things have changed. This is the finished train for today. That's all the building we're doing. And here's the POV. That is all for today. I hope you enjoyed. I'm loving this steam train. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.